Hi, Jharna. Thank you so much for joining us on Blitz Business. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I also feel equally blessed and proud to be part of this podcast.
Awesome. Let's get started. Before we deep dive into the business you're running, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm born in Srinagar, Kashmir, J&K, and during this exodus, we had to we were migrated from Srinagar to Jammu. It was not a very good time, but God has been kind to us. My father's dedication and lot of hard work. I went to my engineering school in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and then this is how it is. Now I am leading a chain of clinics, which is where I started when it was just one clinic, and now we are 12 clinics and more on expansion mode. God is being kind, and I'm married to a person who's kind-hearted and always motivated. He's also running in his own firm, AI firm, and I'm blessed with two kids. God is kind, and life is awesome.
So great. So how did you got the idea of running this particular business? You mentioned you started with one. So what was that thought process?
I could see my inspiration to enter this healthcare and wellness industry was that there was some disconnect. There were some gaps in between in the skin sector. So I thought I saw an opportunity wherein to bring innovative solutions. People used to travel abroad for these procedures. I saw that okay, this is the right time if I enter this field and use my skills and get all those innovative technologies in this field, which will arrive that was the right time to get these technologies which will be beneficial for our and
And how did you
opportunities which were ripe for advancements.
and understood. So then how did you sort of started the first, like what were all services you were providing? So tell us a little bit about that.
So the goal was always to create a space wherein you think about the customer as well as get those technologies which are cutting edge technologies which are not available but yet safe for treatments and for the clients. So we traveled all over. I traveled all over and attended so many conferences and see what is latest, what people are, what actually is the concern, what is the need. So to identify it, and after identifying it, got best of the technologies, cutting edge technologies, and Isaac in all over the centers
What,
and
what, what
enhance the overall health.
So what requirement or need you identified at that point in time? Like this is the gap, ye missing here, I did then need to sort of build something into this space. So what was
Yes,
that need you identified?
that time, laser hair reduction is very common right now. It was confined to only females, but now to get the best technology for laser hair reduction again and again, girls who are at 13 they start because of the peer pressure and everything of their unwanted hair. So we wanted to bring something which is best, and people travel abroad to get all those treatments. The identification of the best technologies to treat the audience was important thing. Earlier there were no clinics who were putting emphasis on client safety. I have seen clinics wherein they have got Chinese machines, and which because of which the client get burn, they feel side effects. So all those things were there, and yet hair reduction was an market which was that time trying to build up. So we traveled all over. I traveled all over with Dr. Geetika, the founder of Isaac, and got best of best technologies in Isaac. Yeah, which was definitely and which is an upper hand right now in if we are expanding, if we are growing, because Isaac has best of the technologies, which is actually you can say that they are the cutting edge treatments and personalized come together for overall health care and confidence of the clients. This helps in getting the confidence of the clients as well, because the pressure they are facing from family, from school, from college. So this is our main aim, to identify actually the need and get best of the technologies which are yet safe.
And what are the current trends? Like what are you seeing? Like what are customer asking for as of now?
See, it's a personalized treatment. It's not one specific, but it's a personalized treatment for every. If we have all over clinic, whether it is in Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, so everywhere there is a different thought process. There is a different need, and it's not confined to one. Somewhere it is body shaping, which is to be focused. Somewhere it is laser hair reduction. Somewhere it is anti-aging. So It is variable. It's variable. And for all these, whether it is face, skin, body, hair, I try to get best of the technologies which are safe. And again, my point is that I'm looking for client satisfaction and safety of the clients. That is something which is behind my getting any cutting edge technology to India or twice.
And so this technology, where do you guys typically procure from? Is it like from specific territory you're getting these things, these machines, or anything? Like which country is known for making this?
Reduction for laser reduction, there are countries in Israel, there are countries from US which are known for laser reduction. Well, how do we get these companies? Have got their distributors in India. That's the reason we travel. I travel all over and attend all these conferences, which add to my personal growth and which adds to my knowledge also. So we get these conferences are quite important, wherein we get the guidance. We meet all the doctors in the facility. We meet all our doctors who participate in the conferences, exchange notes, and then we get to know. Okay, now this is something which we need to entertain. And thankfully, Isaac is the only one clinic in India right now which is promising, which is delivering what is being assured to you, what is being asked for.
Wow. So so how did you guys sort of then scale from 1 to 12? Like you raised capital or it's from
No,
came
no,
from?
no capital. No capital. We have not. No, we have not raised any capital. When I joined Isaac, it was Chhatarpur. It was only in Chhatarpur. And then after 1 year, we shut Chhatarpur, and then we shifted to Vasant Vihar. While we shifted in Vasant Vihar, it was 2019. Then we started our 2019. Then we started Mumbai during that time, and it was an we tried Mumbai that time, and then suddenly Corona came. So the 4 years were a little tough, but in between we had started GK, we started 5 locations in Delhi, and then we started Noida, we started Gurgaon, then Mumbai, Hyderabad and Bangalore are recent, but rest it was like we saw that there is a need. People want to get, and we wanted to provide them services at their doorstep. They don't have to travel because of the traveling thing. Then traveling, we had to have this cumulative, collaborative effort to bring this clinic to their doorstep. That was the impact. And God is being kind. People are accepting Isaac, and whether it is Delhi, whether it is any south part of India, whether Bangalore or Hyderabad or Western Mumbai, people are accepting Isaac, and they believe in our ideology. They believe what we say, because what we assure, we deliver that. So that helped us. The support from the audience, support from the customers has given us confidence for expansion. And all the money is internal. It's not any promoter. It's not, definitely Dr. Geetika is the owner, she is the promoter, but it's not some external money, or we have not raised any funds so far for
And
Isaac.
how are you guys sort of then different from your competitor? Is it like in terms of pricing point? You pointed out in terms of services, you provide excellent service, so that becomes one. But even in terms of pricing and other factors, how do you sort of differentiate?
See, our prices are quite competitive. India is a very sensitive market. You cannot raise your prices. It's a very quite price sensitive market. So we keep our prices very competitive. The best part in Isaac is that we get best technology at your doorstep. It's not only the selling. After identifying your need, we help you in getting the best of the technologies. We have the best team of doctors in the clinic. We are in all over 12 locations, and we have 20 to 30 doctors on board who are meant to do the treatments related to face, skin, hair, and body. And what we promise is that it's not only selling, it's the post sales service. Post sales service is very, very important. It's not just selling and your work is done. No, our work starts after the selling, of how the client is experiencing. The post sales service is something which we are working very wholeheartedly, and we deliver what we are promising. So that is something which is different with Isaac.
Understood. So, and these doctors, what are their typically qualifications? Like, what these
See,
are
these doctors
experts in?
are, they are expert, they are MBBS doctors, and they have experience for dermatology. They have been trained by Isaac team, Dr. Geetika also. And specifically, there are MBBS and MD doctors, dermatology doctors who are there, who have done MBBS, and after that they have done MD, which is specification in dermatology.
What is the journey in this biggest challenge in this entire business you face?
See, challenge is that people tend to Isaac is definitely. the best of the clinic in all over India right now. The challenge is that right now people need to be much more, clients need to be much more open to the approach which Isaac is getting. Just because sometimes some clinic is offering a laser at 10,000 rupees, and then they go there and they burn their skin, get side effects, then come back to Isaac. So like they should evaluate, because now everything is open on Google, Chat GPT, everything is there. So they should. I definitely want people to actually check the technology where they are going before signing up for anything. But matter of fact, even signing for Isaac also, people need to identify this. They need to check this. What is right for them? Is it safe? Is it approved?
And approved, typically, are there like some certifications you get, or how does it?
Yeah. See, for the laser, for the technologies which Isaac gets, they are all FDA approved, CE certified, which helps, which, because when you getting FDA or CE is not very easy. It is done by US, and US does not give these certifications easily. The proper evolution, there's a circle, there is a proper, what you call, steps which they have to follow. And we believe that when you get FDA approved technologies which are purely certified, because in US you cannot use any other technology. So that thought process, that okay, something may go wrong, we need to be very careful, we need to be very careful, that approach we get, that technologies we get to India.
And is there any such regulatory or certification body within India which also does it, or it's not as such as of
For India also, it is CE is the main thing in for India, but US FDA, it is from US.
understood? And then what are your plan, Jharna, for the next, like, let's say 2-3 years? You want to scale further, or you want to add more services, or launch something complementary? Like, what are then your plans to for this?
See, for Isaac, as I said, we started with one, and God has been kind to us. I have really worked very hard and created various strategies, worked on various platforms. In the brand has growth and exponent brand has grown exponentially. Started with one, and now we are 12. We have got now Isaac is getting AI based. We are not working on the conventional approach of paper filing and everything that is not there in AI. Thanks to our AI department, wherein we have incorporated that everything is on cloud. We don't have to check the file. Okay, cat treatment hai, whatever, that is not there. That approach has gone back from Isaac. Everything is going on cloud. Everything is paperless in Isaac. One is that, and second thing is that we have started our franchisees. We have successfully given one franchisee in Srinagar, which is going to get in. We'll have a launch in September. Then we have given one more franchisee in Surat, which is a beautiful part of Gujarat. So that will be live in the month of October, November. And yes, we are working on the franchisee model more now. And yes, there is. We are aiming to have 30 clinics by 2025.
And it's all through franchise, or you want to raise capital for it, or what's?
Right now, we are trying to do franchise, and capital is not something which we are keen for now. Yes, of course. In due course of time, we will raise.
And in this space for so we have a lot of fellow startup founders or people who want to start something. So for them, what is the opportunity in this sort of wellness space? Where do you see the opportunity for people who wants to start something of their own? Male founder, female founders, yeah.
See, my journey as a female entrepreneur has deeply influenced my leadership style, emphasizing empathy, collaboration, and resilience. Women often bring a unique style when they enter a boardroom, characterized by a strong focus on an holistic problem solving, inclusivity, emotional intelligence. These qualities enable us to foster a more supportive and innovative work environment.
And so in this space, Jana, then what is the opportunity if someone wants to start? Someone is like, I want to do business now in this sort of wellness space or the space you are in. What will be your recommendation? You can try to achieve this, or take Isaac franchise for it, or whatever. So what is that opportunity you will
See, for Isaac Lux, we support and empower another woman, whether it is she wants to start her a franchisee with Isaac. Everything, for if you have, for a matter of fact, you want to start franchisee of Isaac, for that everything is done. All our processes are automated. Like it is a Bible which is given to you. You have to just have the place and start it. Everything we have created that Bible, that effort. But in 12 years, the hard work, our learnings, that approach has now made us create a Bible which anyone and everyone with that mindset, by a good background, she is medically qualified, can start. And we are
And
there to help them. Yeah.
does it cost sort of?
Sorry?
How much does it cost to take up the franchise?
See, it varies. Like it depends upon the square feet area, what area you are looking at. It depends on each and everything. What is that investment? First investment you want there, because Isaac is having technologies like M-Sculpt Neo, which is world class treatment for body shaping, which is nowhere. It's a giant technology, and then we have M Phase, which is no needle treatment. It's also a giant technology which all over India no one has. So we have to see. We have to understand the franchisee owner. What is the mindset? What type of investment he wants to start in the first phase. There are phases for that also. And we always believe that we should start with a conventional approach and then definitely build up once we grow.
So it can start smaller also, 10, 15,
Yes,
20, 25
yes.
lakh. Then you can sort
No,
of.
no, no, no. It is not 15, 20 lakhs. Technologies are not that very cheap. You are just naming a small technology cost. It's not that. It's more than that. Of course, it's more than that.
This seems like very expensive technology.
Yes, yes. This dermatology, if you have to really give best of the results and identify your customer regarding their skin safety, then you have to get the best of the technologies. And that best of getting best of the technology is lot of investment. It's not just peanut. It's lot of investment because there are technologies available in the market which are half the cost, but you don't know. There are no papers published. There are no FDA accreditation given to those technologies. So you don't want to challenge. You don't want to compromise on your customer satisfaction is key to success, and which we firmly which
So then what is the ROI, Jharna, then in terms of if you are spending 100 rupees in such sort of technology, when do you really start to make profit? Like what is the timeline?
see for any business, when you are starting a business, within third year you will start to get the profits. By first year end you will be able to we are able to get the running expenses, and the running expenses are covered with that by third year or by second year, because now Isaac is popular. It is a well known brand all over in India, so second year you can expect the profits to come in.
And what is the story behind the name Isaac? How did sort of it came if you're.
When I joined Isaac, it was just the Isaac. It was no Isaac Lux. It was just Isaac, and we were based in Chhatarpur. Dr. Geetika was running it her individually that time, and she was on and off. She was going through her family expansion. Then we had a meeting, and we thought, okay, let us now we have a fresh team on board. Let's get something innovative. So then we gave Isaac Lux. Isaac is normal, wherein you have it was having normal technologies, but when it went to Isaac Lux, then the thought process came into picture that we need to get the best of the cutting best technologies from the world to India. You don't have to travel abroad to get these basic procedures. That will be available in Isaac. Isaac Lux is a name wherein you get sophistication, you get best of the technologies, and you work on the client satisfaction 360 degree, not leaving any phase, not leaving any gap in.
And you guys are open 7 days, I assume, or
We are
what?
open all we are open all 7 days. We work Monday to Sunday, and it's 10 to 12 10. It starts from 10 o'clock, and we close our operations by 8 o'clock.
And in all of this, all of these activities, so do you tend to travel a lot to other location also as your role? So what is then, how do you keep up with operations and everything? What is your leadership style in this business?
See, my journey as a female entrepreneur has deeply influenced my within growth. I travel a lot because it is all over in 12 locations. Balancing leadership with fostering collaborative culture involves creating a safe environment. It is not just I travel. You have to build the ground first, then only you will see the result. It's not that I travel to one location and other location is struggling to survive. So I prioritize open communications, encourage team collaboration, ensure the opportunities for growth are available to all by leading with empathy and actively supporting professional development of women in the organization. We cultivate an inclusive culture that empowers everyone to contribute their best.
So what is the strength of your organization? Like how many people are there?
We are having a team of 200 people right now in Isaac, and yet we are in an expansion mode. Yeah.
And
200
any
people on board.
plans to go international also, or yeah, the focus is India?
No, no, no. We have some talks going with Dubai. So yeah, keeping our fingers crossed for that.
All the very best for that. Then sort of then moving on in terms of then the key aspect is, so we talked about funding challenges, how you're sort of running the leadership style. Then the other aspect in business is how do you then manage your which is a very hot topic in terms of your work life balance, right? So how do you do that? You mentioned your husband also runs a company, you have two kids, so and then you have Isaac, so how do you manage all of this?
I try to balance my mental wellness. There are various factors. It's not just one single factor. I try out whatever I plan, like prioritizing my home, prioritizing my work. It's always in a collaboration. Sometimes with me, work gets at an upper end. I tend to like ignore. Maybe I don't spend time, but I try to balance next day. So that is the approach which has helped me all over, which has helped me balancing, trying to balance. And some days it's just work, some days it's uh, family. So I try to like balance both by spending quality time with my whatever to-do list is for my bucket for office. I try to do it 100% effectively, and then balance my family by giving proper time, spending time with my family, getting involved with them, meeting them daily. That is something which is working with me.
And what will be your advice to female entrepreneurs especially?
See, as a female entrepreneur, I would say that we need to work. It when you are a female, you have that confidence which is within. You often bring a unique perspective to the boardroom, characterized by a strong focus on holistic problem solving and inclusivity, emotional intelligence. These qualities enable us to foster a more supportive and innovative work environment where diverse ideas are valued and creativity is encouraged.
And how can a female entrepreneur sort of break into male dominated segment, right? Like how do you navigate such sort of break barriers in terms of entering into industries, because there has been a lot of businesses, and I was also talked past to many founders, how do you sort of navigate those sort of challenges, if you have faced any or if you have any advice?
See, as a female CEO, I have faced challenges such as overcoming biases and balancing various demands. Empowering women in our organization involves providing opportunities wherein we are mentoring them, guiding them, training them so that they stand out from the rest.
Understood. Understood. Awesome. Great, great. Thank you so much, Jana, for your time, for helping us understand this segment. Seems very interesting and very complex. The technology seems very complex to me. We wish you really all the best, and we hope you guys scale and do well. Any comments from your side you want to share with our listeners?
So, just I would want an advice for, or as not an advice also, suggestions for the females who are thinking to enter this beautiful domain. Just get the product knowledge, which is quite very important. You need to have the product knowledge of the industry where you are entering, and there is nothing like male dominant. If you are thorough, if you are thorough with the product knowledge, and if you are having proper training and knowledge, then sky is the limit. Just follow what your heart says.
Very well said. Thank you so much, Jana, for your time and for explaining us this particular segment. We really wish you all the best. And again, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Take care.